Ernestine here. I hope you're all having a lovely Saturday, as I am. I got a request from a patron in Hong Kong who is understandably a bit dismayed at what's going on in his country at the moment. So I thought I'd make him a special video. He asked me a ballerina question, and it was about pointe shoes and how many brands I've tried in the past and what I use for padding between the shoe and the foot, and also if there's anything else I do to prepare my feet for doing pointe. And the answer is every dancer tries like 100. I mean, there aren't 100 brands, but like a bajillion brands of pointe shoes before settling on the one that she just works best for her foot. And this has to do with foot shape. Like Frieds of London was a friend of mine for a while until I figured out that Grishko supports little wider feet for some reason. They're all very, very different because, here you have the shoe, and it depends on how they size it, and each brand sizes it completely differently. So you have the leather sole here, and you also have sort of the level of flexibility, and you know, it's very hard to explain, but when you find your one true love of a pointe shoe, because it just feels right, and it feels proper, and it feels fitted. The heel doesn't slip off, and it fits in your foot, and then you get fewer blisters because it's actually the proper size. So very, very important finding your one true love of pointe shoes, and then finding the proper size. And that took me years of doing pointe, because you don't know anything when you very first start. And my ballet teacher, when we first started, had us using lamb's wool, interestingly enough, which was sort of the standard issue in her generation. But thank God there have been a lot of technical developments since then. And what I use is the gel toe pad, which is an absolute lifesaver. And, these are disgusting, but I'm going to show you anyway. Looks like this. It comes as a big gel toe pad, but you can see that it has, this little layer of squishy in between. And then it's sewn like this. It comes big, and then you cut it down to the size you want. And I really like it this small so that it doesn't affect just the way your toes fit into the shoe, because there's very little space in the shoe, so you have to maximize your space. But yeah, so it's, that's the thickness between my foot and the ground, and then you see the bottom of the shoe, and there are several layers of canvas and glue and then silk on the outside. And but that's it, folks. This is what, 2 millimeters of stuff, and another millimeter here, and magically it doesn't hurt. I don't know why. If I did pointe for like more than half an hour, it would start to hurt, but I haven't gotten back up to that level yet like I used to. So yes, and the other thing I do is I tape around my toes if I'm going to be dancing for a long time. That's the other trick. But he also asked if I do anything to prepare my feet. And so I'm going to show you my favorite foot strengthening exercise. This is the black TheraBand. Every pointe dancer worth her salt has one of these, and this is what we do with it. I'll just show you if I can. Here's my lovely, pedicured foot. Stick it like that, and then you pointe and release. And you do this, pretty much when you're having conversations, when you're warming up with anyone, you're just like, la, 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 over and over again. And what you're doing is you're strengthening here. Also importantly, the front of the here. This is a very important muscle. And then your toes and their ability to do that inside the shoe. And being able to point your foot inside the shoe. Actually, I'll show you my left foot because my left foot's stronger, which is weird. But That's what you're looking for inside the pointe shoe. Sir, I hope this cheered you up, and I hope everyone else it was interesting and informative. I could talk about this for forever, but I won't. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.